Hi everyone, my name is Traci. I use she and her pronouns, and I am so happy to be here with you today. I work at Messiah. I'm the Director of Faith Formation. I've been there for many, many years, and one of my favorite things to do is Vacation Bible School. And so being here at Vacation Bible School with you today is very exciting. All right, let's get started. Very excited to be making cinnamon baked apples with y'all. But first, let's talk a little bit about apples because they're pretty amazing. For one, did you realize that there are 7,500 different varieties of apples? 7,500 kinds. I had no idea. And here in the United States, we have 2,500 different kinds. And also, I didn't realize that apples are a member of the rose family. Who knew? In Washington State, we produce 58% of all the apples that are sold commercially in the United States, and so this is a big apple state. I've got a couple different apples here to show you the different varieties. So we have, these are the Honeycrisp, and these are my favorite apples. They are the perfect balance of sweet and a little bit tart, and they're really good for just eating plain, or they're really good for baking with. This is a Fuji apple, is that right? Yes, this is a Fuji apple, and Fujis are really sweet and yummy. This is a, what is this? This is a Granny Smith apple, ding, ding, ding. And Granny Smiths are very tart, but they're excellent for baking stuff. And then this is a Pink Lady, and I don't know much about Pink Lady apples, except I read that they are a perfect balance between tart and sweet and very good for just plain eating and for baking. Today we're going to bake with the Honeycrisp. Apples are really, really good for you. I don't know if you've heard the phrase, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but they're filled with things that are good for your heart, and they have a lot of fiber, which kind of helps you poop. So we all need to do that, so eat your apples. All right, I'll see you back in a couple of seconds and we'll start our cooking. Welcome back everyone. I'm so excited to bake with you. First, let's collect the items that you'll need. You will need a 9x13 or similarly sized pan. You're going to need 6 large apples. You can use whatever variety you'd like. I am using the Crisp, what are they called? Honeycrisp apples. Bing, bing, bing. You're going to need a little bit of apple juice. You will need some sugar, some cinnamon, some nutmeg, something to use to peel your apple and to slice your apples. And you will need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So go gather your supplies and I'll meet you back here. So the first thing that we're going to do is wash our apples and make sure that the stickers are off. So follow me. Got the sticker off. We'll put it here. And we're going to wash our apples. And dry it off. And then we're going to peel it and cut it. Oh no, I am not going to be able to bake apples this way. All right, y'all, I have to take this off because it's too big. Are you ready? So, we are going to peel apples. You can use either a vegetable peeler or a knife. I'm going to use a vegetable peeler because things turn ugly when I use knives. So you're just going to want to take most of the skin off. You can leave some on, only because it's really good for you. The skin is where lots of the good stuff is, and so leave some little sections of it on. And we are peeling, 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 and it smells delicious right now. All right, and then we are going to slice our apples. Again, you can use a knife or you can use a slicer. We've got a couple of different ones here. I'm going to use this cute little apple one because, you know, we're all about apples today. It takes some muscle work because this is a really crisp, hard apple. And so push it through. It worked, kind of. And then you're going to add your apple slices to your 9 by 13 or whatever size pan you have. And as you can see, I've already sliced a lot of our apples. And they smell so delicious. I don't know if you guys know, probably many of you know me well, know that I'm really obsessed with applesauce. I have applesauce with almost every meal because I think it's the perfect food. So I am very excited that Savannah assigned me to work with the apples today. All right, I'll be back. So now that we have got our pan full of apples, we're going to add some delicious, yummy stuff to it. We have got a half cup of sugar. We have got a 1/4 cup of apple juice. We've got a couple pinches of nutmeg. It's gonna smell like fall in here, even though it's definitely summer. And we've got 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. And I am going to add a little more cinnamon at the end because I like them extra cinnamony. Cinnamony, cinnamony, I don't know, is that a word? And now we're going to just toss everything together. I have washed my hands, and so I'm going to do it by hand. So just make sure that all the apples are coated with the sugar and the cinnamon. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. So yummy, yummy. And I'm making a huge mess, which is really fun. Whoa, they're falling out. All right. Now I'm a sticky mess. And I'm gonna add a little bit more cinnamon because I like them extra cinnamon. There we go again, cinnamon. All right, now I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be back. To cover our pan with foil, aluminum foil. So we have cinnamon and aluminum and just some hardwood stick. And we are going to put this in the oven for 45 minutes on 350. But don't worry, we'll have some fun during those 45 minutes. All done. So our apples are baking in the oven, and pretty soon my house is gonna smell really good. And I don't even know how I got all this flour on my face because I wasn't even using flour, but I'm cooking. All right, while we're waiting for the apples to bake, we're gonna do a little craft project with apples together. So find an apple. I'm gonna use the Granny Smith apple I talked to you about earlier. And what you're gonna do is slice it in half lengthwise. And then you're going to take a spoon and kind of gut it out a little bit so that we can put some stuff in there. We're gonna have some happy birds today. We have lots of birds who visit our house because we've got a couple bird feeders, and this is going to make them so happy. I think we're almost there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a screw and you're going to screw it into the top of the apple. I'm not going to do it right where the core is, but a little back. And so you just go in about halfway, like so. See, I've got both of my hands with that, and they look like that. And then I'm going to take a piece of twine and tie it around the screw. So I'm going to loop it actually. So I made a knot around that one, and then I'm going to knot it at the top as well. So it's going to look like that. Let's do this side too. Tie it around the screw and then make a little, this one's not going to be quite as long. So this is how you will hang the apples up, and you can hang these either on a tree or if you've got a place on your porch, which is what we're going to do. Then you're going to get some peanut butter and you're going to fill up the little recesses in the apple that we made here. Oh, these birds are going to be so happy. And right along with apples and applesauce is peanut butter for me. I love peanut butter so much. I'm not going to be able to talk because I've got peanut butter in my mouth. Just a minute. Then what you're going to need to do is get some bird seed. This is from the bird seed that we put in our bird feeders, and you are going to sprinkle it all over the peanut butter and the apple. La 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 la. And I can't eat this stuff now. This wouldn't be good for me, right? All right, so your apples are going to look like that. And then we're going to hang them outside. So you're going to follow me. You ready? Coming through my house, la la la. We're going to stop and take a little break because you have to meet Annie. This is my cat. This is Annie. She likes to lay in the window and watch all of those birds who come feed at the bird feeders. And she is the princess of the Botany family, and we love her so much. All right, come outside with me. So our house is under construction. As you can see, we have no siding on it. I think we'll put one of our apples. I don't know if I'll be able to reach it. It'll be fun to see. Right there. And we'll put the other one. Construction. Right there. And if the birds come and feed on our apples, we'll take some video so you can see it. I'm going to dump the rest of the seed in the garden where it's going to sprout lots of weeds that we'll have to pull later. All right, I'll come back and get you when it's time for our apples to come out. So our alarm is about ready to go off after 45 minutes. And the next thing that we're going to do is take the foil off of our apples. Oh, I got all foggy and I can't see again. And we're going to let them bake for a while without the foil until you can easily stick them with a fork. So we've got just a little while. I'll see you in a few minutes. So our alarm just went off and I'm going to check our apples using a fork. Let's put the hot pad on. I don't want to get burned. You're going to check and make sure that the apples are easily pierced with the fork, which these are. Oh, they smell so good. And so I'm going to go ahead and take these out and put them on the table to cool. We will come back and share while we're eating with you and let you know how they taste. I hope yours are delicious. Thanks for joining me. So everyone, this is my husband Bruce. Bruce waved to everyone. Bruce is going to be the tester and trier of today's dessert. Here are the apples, and he put some whipped cream on them. And let's see, Bruce. Is that a one thumbs up or two thumbs up? Two thumbs up. All right. I hope you all enjoy your apples as well. Bye, everyone.